out here on the highways and byways, and the thing is, I specifically make these videos for the camps and the people who are obsessed with these. What are UFOs? Why does the sun rise? What made the moon? Who made that? You know what I mean? And basically, my life, it didn't mean anything until it found me. You know what I mean? I used to live by an airport, and I seen what people call UFOs. I'd seen them pass all the time. A lot of people take nothing of it until, you see what they are here for and what their purpose is, and basically, it's to wake us that are asleep up. We are in the valley of death, where death is all around you at every turn. And if you watch the news, it's not getting any better. But the signs are ever screaming. Wisdom is ever screaming. And I just want to, basically, wisdom, the moon. She entered into me, and she basically helped me fucking slacking, forget my language, but I need that to express the gravity of the situation. I overcame suicide, and now ever since then I've been living in a world of peace and no miserable and no sorrow, because it's this truth and these scriptures that made me whole again. I want y'all to pay attention to my forehead, because it's not right there, but basically you should see a face right here. We're made in the Most High's image, but our nose, that's a foot, that's an arm, and that's his head right there, if you can see it. That's his eye, that's his nose, cheekbones, and this is the top of his head. Looks like, but this is the graven image of the Heavenly Father. The only thing I did to this photo was heighten the pixelation. I first took it with Snapchat and used Instagram to basically get a better view of what you see here. But it's wrote of in scriptures, and like I said, my life was miserable before I had understanding. Before this, I couldn't write all that down. I had no idea what all this means. But now I do. And I'm out here in 35-degree weather to share with you. And I'm hoping that, I could be that light that you need, for real. Because some people have walked in dark ways and got caught there and stuck there and can't get out. And that's what this is. This is hell. Basically, when you get stuck in a trance of doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. And that quote came from Albert Einstein. And basically what it is, that's what people are doing. We're doing the same things over and over again, working a 9-to-5 full-time job, but forgetting, questioning the things of life, or why bad things happen to us, or why isn't our life going as way we thought it should. Well, and look right here, this is 2 Ezra 9 and 10. For such as in their life have received benefits. And what is that the benefits of? Benefits of merchandise and material things, and have not known me. So the Most High, he's telling the world that you don't know him, and he's telling you need to seek him before it's too late and you get lost forever. And he's saying right here, when people get asked to do something, they don't want to do it, right? They despise it. But listen here, and they that have loved my law while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not but despised it. The same must know it after death by pain. So the thing is, when you lose somebody in your life, or you have something tragically happen to you in your life, it's gonna be the Most High and this word, the renewing of your mind and the knowledge what you thought you had, because it's not a right. Our wisdom is wicked compared to his, you know what I mean? To his, it's for real, y'all. But and he tells us, and therefore thou not curious how the ungodly shall be punished, and when? Because everything's got an appointed time. But inquire how the righteous shall be saved, whose the world is, and for whom the world is created. So if you see the bad and you see the good is evident, that is just another sign of belief of the times we're living in. And what's your purpose in your life? If your life doesn't got a message speaking out to you, the thing is, you got to watch out for what's speaking out to you. Test everything, whether it be of the Most High or not. Okay, Slakia, I want to stick on this though, because I'm just gonna go, because if I don't, because the thing is, you learn about the truth, how your mind see it. Like, listen to me, like, I want to be everywhere. There's so much information. Like Job said, my bottles, I'm about to burst like bottles, because with information, when you have a visitation of the holy angels and the Most High, that whole night, the thing is, all this was a testimony. Job 15 and 8. Hast thou heard the secret of the Most High, of Yahweh? I don't even like calling him God, because I know who that is. That's what Satan likes to be called. That's what he shewed me, after that night. And doest thou restrain wisdom to thyself? The thing is, wisdom, this is the heaviest thing. You probably ain't gonna believe me, but wisdom is the moon, just came across this, Job 19 and 6. Know now that Yahweh hath overthrown me, and hath compassed me with his net. And what net is that? That's Psalms 40 and 12, where you're not able to lift your head up. And that with all my might, with all my power, I try to. Behold, I cried out of wrong, but I am not heard. I cried aloud, but there is no hurt. There is no judgment. He hath fenced up my way that I cannot pass. He hath set darkness in my path. He hath stripped me of my glory and taken the crown from my head. He hath destroyed me on every side. And that's what it was, Psalms 40 and 12. And I am gone, and my hope hath he removed like a tree. But that's the thing. This is during when you're being tried by the Most High. When this is actually the judgment. And at the time, Job didn't understand it. His troops come together, and those are the so-called holy angels, the evil angels. And then he has good angels too. But the thing is, when he compasses you in the net, you got to trust him and be patient. Don't say a word. And rise up their way against me and encamp round about my tabernacle, which is his body. He hath put my brethren far from me, and my acquaintance are verily estranged from me. Like, I've really, like, I used to help my grandma with a business, and the thing is, this truth, it gets so deep where you'll be fighting your families, and that's the thing. I called my servant, and he gave me no answer. I treated him with my mouth. Basically, those are my friends, these so-called friends. My breath is strange to my wife, so-called, of my youth, though I entreated for the children's sakes of my own body. And that's the thing is, a lot of scriptures, I don't have any kids, but the thing is, we live out parts of these words, whatever pertaineth. That's our ordinance, our office. Job 25, just came across this. Behold, even the moon, and it shineth not. Yeah, the stars are not clear in the sight. In the moon, if you ever paid attention during the summer, or even now, the moon was off our access. And that's a sign and a signal for the world. The judgment's at hand, the kingdom's at hand. And I remember looking at the night sky, and she wasn't out. And it shineth not, because that goes to in those days the tribulations. Psalms 41 and 21 and 6. The moon shall not smite thee. That's what happened to me though. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. But it was Isaiah 13 and 10 what I wanted to bring out. For the stars of heaven and the constellation thereof shall not give their light, and the sun shall be darkened. That's that solar eclipse that just happened in 2017. That's when my visitation came. And as going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine. And it shall come to pass that from